Guys, holy shit, we're already doing it. We're already doing it. Oh my God, why are there cords? Chat, we reached a problem. Fuck, my first problem. Okay, okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Push these in. Oh my God. It pays to think. Oh my God, I think we're there. Oh, we're there. Okay, where's the little thingies where you crank it? Welcome back to I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I have my dad's tools. As you can see, I have Riot right behind me. Riot is my 2023 BMW S1000 RR. I've had her for a couple years now, and unfortunately she does have to undergo a little bit of surgery. It's also 1 in the morning and I'm running off of 4 hours of sleep, and I have to literally get my friends from the airport at like 6 in the morning, so. Anyways, my bike is about to undergo a little bit of surgery, which I'll tell the story as I get started. I found this in my dad's bag, and it took me forever to like connect these two things. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, this does not feel secure at all. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to twist something. I don't know if I've mentioned already, I do not do labor work. I don't know. I want to say I'm just a girl, but you know, there's so many women that work on their own shit, and I don't know, labor work is just not my thing. I really like crunching numbers and computer screens and like phones and technology. I don't really use my hands, and if I do, I have to wear gloves, so. We also have Alani's newest flavor, which is their lime slush. Thank you for the sponsorship. I literally love getting packages from them. They're always sending me their newest flavors, and it's so good. My entire fridge is stocked with all of their latest flavors since Christmas, so there's like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, we're gonna make this easy on myself and put the mics. I don't know what the fuck.
Nice.
I haven't watched any videos, but I'm not gonna lie, I just see a bunch of screws, and I really feel like if I use my dome piece, like I can really figure this out. I don't think I need to watch a video, but if I get stuck, I will watch a video. But for the most part, I really feel like this is simple. I don't know how to use this thing, but I can see that it's like a little thing. I got the shit in the bag, come on now. So we're basically removing the fairings and replacing them with brand new Monster fairings, forged carbon. I think we should start from like the back to the front. And then I also have my handy dandy heavy duty flashlight for me to see. And I have my Alani, and that's all I need. This is all I need. Okay, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Left, we need to go left. All right, bet. Oh, this has a light on it. Oh my gosh, you know, guys, holy shit, we're already doing it. We're already doing it. Oh my God, why are there cords? The goal is to finish this in 1 hour. It is, what time is it? It's 1:08. We're gonna fucking be done with this by 2 in the morning. I still have to straighten my hair. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. I'm so sleepy. We are doing the damn thing. Boy, what is you talking about? Chat, we reached a problem. Fuck, my first problem. Okay, okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. There's gotta be a release lever. Push these in. Oh my God. It pays to think. Let's fucking go. We just need some more Alani. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I just know I'm doing great. Don't ever fucking tell me to do any of my own. What is this? Where did you even come from? We're just gonna leave you there for right now, okay? Everything's fine. Okay, where's my gun? All right, ow, fuck. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, if this bike falls on me, I'm actually cooked if this bike falls on me. Ooh, I knew it. It's okay, we'll deal with that when we get there. Oh my God, I think we're there. Oh, we're there. Okay, where's the little thingies where you crank it? You know the thing where you crank it? That's what I need. I need the cranker gel. We've got a box full of shit. What's in this one? Nothing that I need. A few discoveries here. I'm not gonna lie, my energy was great. I was feeling fantastic. I found myself at a little bit of a halt because I don't have the proper tool that I need in order to, I guess, like finish attaching the wings. So I text my brother and I told him that he needs to help me tomorrow. So we're just gonna leave this. We're gonna leave this exactly how it is. Now, we do have a slight issue. My wrap is bubbling and peeling already. And here's why that irritates me. I have a very long story about these fairings, and I want y'all to know that it is like end of February. Like March is literally like 2 days away. The fairings that were supposed to be like properly done, I had started getting them done in August, and I just got them back 2 weeks ago. To be fair, they went to was it 3 or 4? I think they went to 3 or 4 different wrappers, and that was because all of them, one of them was just overpriced as fuck. And like looking back on it, I really should have just went to him. Reign, if you ever watch this, I need you to know, like, I don't care anymore. I don't care what you charge me. Like, I swear to God, after dealing with this shit, I will never go to anybody other than you.
I just woke up in the morning. I just woke up in the morning.
I specifically dropped off these fairings to the last wrapper on February 10th. He had them for 2 weeks before he started working on them, and he didn't start working on them until less than 24 hours of the pickup time. I found out because he had sent me a message and was like, hey, did you know that the gold that you have at the shop is a different gold than what's currently on your bike? And I was like, no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So he sends me the picture of the 3 rolls next to each other, and I'm like, yeah, that's not the right gold. I go back to my order. I did place the exact same order. Again, it's a brand. Thank you so much, Tech Wrap. Thank you, Tech Wrap. Use my code on the screen. But I placed the exact same order for the exact same bike, and they sent the wrong gold. But here's the thing. That could have been fixed because they're very, like, Tech Wrap is very quick with customer service, with fixing stuff. That could have been fixed had you started the bike even like a week after having the fairings. But then it hit me. If you are just now realizing that this is the wrong gold, that's because you're just now starting on the bike. And you're only just now starting on the bike because this is my second time asking you, when is the bike gonna be ready? With that being said, I think I'm just irritated because every other wrapper that I've gone to, whether they're a good wrapper or not, they always tell you that they have to give it a couple of days after they lay down the wrap just to make sure that it like settles properly. And this guy, knowing that he had my bike fairings and the wrap and everything he needed for weeks, he decided to wait within 24 hours of me picking up the bike to do the wrap, and now it's bubbling and it's peeling back in some areas. So I contacted him. I actually didn't think he was gonna be up because it's 2:50 in the morning, but he told me to go grab a blow dryer and, you know, just lay it down, which is fine. I do actually think that that's an easy fix. There's no issue with that, but I don't pay anybody to do a job and then have to come back and fix it myself. I don't like to do that. If I'm paying you to do a job, I just really want you to like do it well enough that it'll last me enough time for me to think that it was worth it. New discovery. Nobody told me that there was one under the fucking bike. If there's any wires connected to this, I'm not even shitting y'all, bro. Is this righty tighty or lefty loosey? I can't tell. Holy fuck. Fuck yeah! Ballin'! We stay fly, no lie, and you know. Ain't no way there's one right here, bro. I can't see shit. Sometimes I wonder what the fuck Megan Fox was looking at under that hood. All right, so as I'm doing this, let me tell y'all what happened. The story is I was doing a little photo shoot outside my house. I wanted to have all 3 of my bikes and my 2 motorcycles together, and I was doing like some content for it or whatever. I was wearing this flared outfit that I actually like have worn a couple of times when riding. Basically, I had a friend pull up, and as they were pulling up, I was kicking my leg over the bike. But I think when they were pulling up, because they pulled up very obnoxiously, I got a little distracted, and the bottom of like my pants, they're flared like this. It caught onto my Insta360 mount that's on the back of my bike, and it dragged the bike down with it, and the bike fell over. So I scratched up my wing here, like honestly, everything got scratched up. Oh, my poor babies. But I'm kind of like a perfectionist, so with the bike having like scratches on the wing, I just didn't like that. So I literally have not rode the bike because I didn't like the fact that my wing was scratched. It's so stupid. But have you guys ever known someone that is like literally just bad luck? The guy that had pulled up, like he was somebody that I used to mess with, and we were like very on and off for like a year because like he was younger and I just didn't see myself like fucking A. So I didn't see things happening with this long term, but every now and then, you know, it was like an on and off where we both knew that like we kind of weren't gonna date, but we might have, you know what I'm saying? Like we both kind of might have. So he was another biker. So when I got the Ninja and I got my Gixxer, I kind of like overly trusted him with the bikes. And it's not like he didn't know how to ride. Like he literally was a motorcycle instructor. But I think that this guy just dead ass like has bad luck. Like I think he's just, there is some sort of crux attached to him because so many bad things would happen to him and so many bad things would happen to me once I was around him. Literally like 3 days after getting my Ninja, he dropped it on its side and scratched up the entire side of it. And then the recall happened, and I guess because my bike had been dropped, like they weren't offering a buyback. It was a whole thing, so that was really irritating. And then I was out one night where he was supposed to help me move my bikes. And as he was moving the Gixxer bike, he just like, I guess put the kickstand down and it fell. So then the whole bike fell, and then it like slid down my driveway a little bit. So the Gixxer also got dropped. So now at this point, that's 2 different motorcycles that this guy has basically fucked up. So I just felt like it was so ironic that as soon as he pulled up, I dropped my bike. Like I literally just think that guy is bad fucking luck. I thoroughly hope he's doing okay, but holy shit. So that's it, guys. There's no fun, dramatic story. I literally just dropped the bike by being distracted, and I didn't like the way that it looked. It also dented my exhaust a little bit, but I actually have a new one coming in as a partnership with Austin Racing. So I'm just waiting for that one to come in. If my calculations are correct, there is only one more after the one that I'm working on right now. Oh, my fingers fucking hurt. Damn it, sir. Oh my gosh, guys, this is the moment of truth. What the fuck? Screw gun, screw gun. I think it's just like a really aggressive grommet. Is that what they call those things? I don't know what they're called. One of them broke off, but it wasn't me. Okay, and then surprise, you thought you were done. Just kidding. I'm becoming a pro, actually. All right, guys, I think that was it. So now, fuck yeah, dude. All right, this has been fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ooh.
Yes.
But look at the new fairings. Do I put this in first? Like, do I put the wing in? I don't, where the fuck does the wing go? So look, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't finished this shit. I got as far as I wanted, and I had my dad and my brother finish it up. And that's what family's for. My wrap continuously got worse and worse over time. Like, it is bubbling in so many areas at this point. It's peeling back in all the corners. And the rapper from Dallas who did it, he kind of just made a bunch of excuses. Like, he took accountability, but at the same time just was like, almost like shrugging his shoulders about the situation. So, and I'm like, damn, bro, I fucking tipped you. Like, at least just send me the tip back. But he was recommended by a friend. But this is also the same friend that recommended the other 2 people who I had to get the job redone for the 3rd time because of them. So I think the lesson learned at the end of this is I gotta stop listening to my friends. I'm gonna get it fixed someday, but today's not that day. But wait till y'all find out about how I took my brand new S1K to the worst DMV rapper of all time, and how he now owes me over $10,000 worth of damages. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with all of my biker tea.